Hi guys, I'm still tempting to interact in the live. I saw people that take hours to have a good number. So I have nothing to do here, and I am trying to interacting on the internet, being the Messiah. Is that good? Okay. So people, you try exaggerated on the makeup. Makeup is so trendy nowadays, you know. So I try myself on that. Sorry. So guys, we need the Messiah now. We need the Messiah now. So sorry for starting late, but that's alive. So thank you. So let's start now. Um, so guys, we need the Messiah. We need to achieve that goal because only in this way we could have a normal society. Just because I have all the knowledge enough to guide a whole humanity to a living, you know. Sorry for speaking like that, but we all know that we are living in a place that it's not it's not normal at all because we don't have a leader. So people once try uh, to despise me in another circumstance. So it's not a deal. It's not a good deal when you do it twice because we already have nothing. So I have nothing to do too. So I think the whole world um, is passing through a kind of course, a very sad one event. And we all guys, we need to achieve that goal. Making myself known and very famous and a leader. It's exaggerated. So only in this way we're gonna have, you know, a place that we could cultivate life and living. Because we in this planet, we in this society, we are very fragile. Because the neshama is very fragile because people learn everything so wrong, and we need to stop that and start a true culture. We need to forbid for good a teachment about spiritual things because it's not allowed at all. So people should get know about this because when you say that people getting into a secret society. They don't even know what they are expecting. Just because they promise that they will teach so many things and mysteries about the light. So this is such a crime, such a crime. So people should never be part of a thing that manipulate fragile things, just like it's forbidden to speak because not because I'm not allowed to say, but it's a very forbidden thing to say because the living in God is very fragile to expose in this way. But I assure you that when you achieve a point that you lost your your limits about investigating God, and oh my gosh, this is so lame. I don't know if I can say this word in YouTube, but this is very sad, very sad. So when people achieve, I could not say that, but I'm married. Maybe it's very sad. It's very sad. People should never commit sins. People should never do that, just because it's very fragile. This leftist movement, it's just like that. People who just entered into secret societies and they just lost what the real the how can I say, they think that it's important for understanding and living to have discernment of living, and people are committing many mistakes so they could achieve a very negative level that nobody could fix that. So the neshama is just like almost punishing me to start this kind of knowledge of myself, the Mashiach. So people should stop for good in crimes and sins, because this thing is just, we know. So I was receiving a call. So people just stop doing this, because this is wrong. This is a false culture of spirituality. This is a false teachings, because the devil just gave that, and they have the uh, yes, and the devil have only the interest about accusing people who followed them, because they are for, and it's very sad because they have nothing to lose, and they just act like that because they have many kind of um, mistakes that they did in the past, and the whole creation. So they just fear what's going to happen next, because the age of the light is about to come. The age of the Messiah, which is me. It's about to start, and it's about having a very capacity of respecting life in the living, and having the immortality in the physical world with the apple of the transportation. So people in this planet, we're gonna receive many people from the dead, people who is in the left hand of God. So people will transport after transform, and the devil is punishing the creation, um, just like they are inventing accusations even. So and trying to destroy whoever they see. So it's not allowed, because they are so crazily sinners, and they know that. So it's such a impossibility to have true accusation when who is accusing is the devil. So me being the Messiah, I have the mission of revealing myself, and the neshama is just like almost punishing me to start this, and I am Jesus, and I needed to spread the world this reality, this truth, and I needed to be known, and I need to be a great leader in this planet, because everybody needs that, even myself, because um, it's needing for the living to have the instructions of living and just start again about learning about spirituality, because everything we had until now in this culture of this planet was only lies and betrayal of the devil. And we only have false spirituality and false culture of spirituality, and people are so convinced that they need to commit the most mistakes that they could, so to achieve what? No, stop thinking about that, because it's so sad when people think in this way, because has no a kind of style when you achieve such a number of sins, because it's so sad. Stop in doing that. It's the neshama is so worried about that, because people never stop doing wrong things, and I have the main mission of be the the Messiah here in this planet, and bring people from the other side to the spiritual world to the physical world. And even Maria, who is David Hameler, will come here. So she is my mother, and I am from Brazil. And the divinity uh, should never be questioned, should never be judged, because it's a law. And we only have instructions from the devil for people follow them and do such ugly things. And in the creation, when you offend the delicate things, and it's just like forbidden to have knowledge of certain things in the spiritual world, and people just have so many things that they learned from the devil. And this is so dangerous, because the living is so sacred. So um, and I need to spread the word this. I need to spread the word this, so I'm doing this live, and hoping that I have more subscribers. And please give me like and subscribe, and make me a huge personality in this planet, because we need that. I am Yaha, I am the Messiah, I am, of course, Jesus Christ, and I have no problem about saying that, because everybody knows what that means. And thank you so much for watching. And I don't know how many times more I need to wait to have such a bigger quantity of people, because it's very fun to interact in the chat and answering questions. Maybe, I don't know. I wish I could have questions to answer, because it's very dynamic and interesting, because it's a very good way to extract um, topics to speak about. I'm from Brazil, and that's it. So after I am being a great leader, it's easier for me to just after I being famous, it's easier to influence people in a very good way, and of course building the temple, the miraculous one, because this is the greatest mission, because people need to know the right things, and people need to uh, deserve that, because it's such a gift when you become immortal in the physical world. It's such a gift. and people need to achieve this discernment because people are so crazy. People actually just like people worry about who is gonna came up from there. Instead, thinking about getting rich, thinking about earning gold, just like bars and gems. And people are not worried about the main thing that which is the immortality in the physical world. So people are so instructed into Satanism, and they cannot change this mindset because they are so into that. They just went too low, and we have such a prejudice in this world because people just intended to hurt the spirit when they committed their sins. So it's so dangerous and it's very fragile. The spirituality, it's a forbidden thing to speak about. So the devil uh, just ensure themselves that they would teach you the most things possible to make their followers proud, and people are convinced that they are good, but they don't have the discernment for Jesus. So um, having the discernment, what is having the discernment? People who it's not all the time, or better say never, worried about hurting people, about cheating, about trying to manipulate society in a negative way. So people who did this kind of things in the past, they just fell, they just felt into their own existence, and uh, the whole world have a prejudice because each person depends of another one, and we just don't get it, we just don't have it. So the Messiah, it's such an important thing to happen, and that's me. So that's it. I am here almost like 20 minutes, and I have a person watching. Thank you so much. And I don't know if I wait, I don't know if I keep talking to, uh, to wait to see who come into the chat. Maybe nobody. Thank you so much. Bye.